What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a end of the year show for 2023, the year in wrestling. This is my review of the year 2023 in wrestling, mostly AEW stuff. I'll talk about what I liked, what I thought was good, great, or bad, and just shit. So that's all I'm going to talk about mostly. AEW talents, NXT talents, and WWE talents. Because that's the companies and promotions I follow the most. I will say in 2023, I didn't watch a ton of it. I would have liked to watch a lot more of it, but MLW was pretty good in 2023. Major League Wrestling, check it out, support them in 2024. NWA, I didn't watch one episode. I'll be honest. This is like my year in review for 2023 in wrestling. I followed some things in the NWA that I found out about online, like the stupid cocaine spot with James Mitchell. I found out about that, and my God, it was incredibly stupid, just god-awful and stupid as fuck to do a cocaine spot on a pay-per-view. Stupidity, dumb fucking decision. If that was Billy Corgan's idea, stick to fucking Smashing Pumpkins music. Stick to that. Stick to touring. Stick to playing your hits from the 90s. You shouldn't be in wrestling, Billy Corgan, if that's what you're going to book and you think that is good entertainment in wrestling. It's not. Was it different thinking outside the box? I guess. But that shit was too different and too stupid. Shouldn't have been on a wrestling pay-per-view showing talent and a manager acting like they're doing cocaine. That shit is just stupid. Not entertaining. And I'd give Tony Khan a lot of shit for his booking, and he deserves it. But Billy Corgan, holy fuck. Maybe you should not be in wrestling and stick to Smashing Pumpkins music. You're good at that. You're good at being a musician. Stick to that. Stick to what you're fucking good at, because you're not a good wrestling booker. I enjoyed the NWA at one point when they debuted Power. And it was on YouTube. I enjoyed it. With Nick Aldis as a champ. Thunder Rosa as NWA champ. LA Knight was there as Eli Drake. But I haven't followed the NWA in 2023 at all. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel guilty for not supporting every wrestling promotion that is available for me to watch. Just like some weeks in 2023 I skipped watching AEW. I have totally skipped watching Rampage. I don't care about Rampage anymore. I barely watch Collision anymore. I don't care about it. Since CM Punk is gone, I really don't care to watch Collision. I don't know. There's too much wrestling on also. I don't know. Just burned out. I'll be honest. I'm burned out on wrestling by Saturday. I don't feel like watching Collision. I got other hobbies, other stuff to do. I'm not talking about a premium live event or a pay-per-view. Why is this crooked? Straighten it. pay-per-view or premium live event on a Saturday or Sunday night, I'll watch. But Collision, it's too much wrestling. I watch Raw, NXT, Dynamite. I skip Impact because I don't got their channel, and I'm not going to sit and watch it from my computer on a stream. I check out Impact on their YouTube channel a lot. I check out what they're doing. Not every single week. But they've been doing very well. Impact Wrestling, TNA, whenever the hell they're going to call themselves TNA again. I don't know, in January. Because on YouTube, they're Impact Wrestling. They're going to change their channel name to TNA. I doubt it, but who knows. But TNA's coming back, and they've been doing well. They've done very well in 2023. I wish TNA, Impact Wrestling, the best. Will I start watching them in 24? I doubt it. Because, again, there's too much wrestling to watch. And I got other interests and things to do. But I always watch Raw. I always watch NXT. And I always try to watch Dynamite. And I always watch SmackDown, for sure. But, again, check out MLW in 24. I tried to watch them in 23, but I missed a lot of their episodes. But they have put on some really good shows. MLW. NWA, I guess, check them out, but I don't care to anymore. They lost my fucking interest a while ago. That was a real dumb... Putting the title on Tigress was stupid as fuck. That did not make me want to watch the NWA. At least EC3 can still go. Tigress could not. And the guy, to me, Tigress was never world championship material at all. He was a mid-carder. He was a dancing fucking dinosaur. He could have been a monster heel. But his prime was way past 2023. He was way past his fucking prime. I don't care if he went on Fox News and got promotion for the NWA. I don't give a fuck about Fox News. And Gutfeld. He went on the Gutfeld show. Fuck him. He's boring. He's not funny in my opinion. I prefer funny people, not Gutfeld. And anyways, Gutfeld and Fox News, nobody on there is funny to me. Not entertaining either. I prefer guys like Conan O'Brien, Howard Stern, Jimmy Kimmel, David Letterman. That's who I found funny. Saturday Night Live. I find them funny still. But, yeah. I don't know what to say about the NWA. All I can say is I didn't watch an episode at all in 2023. Wow, Women of Wrestling. I tried to watch them in 23. I think I watched like 3 episodes maybe. I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to follow them. And I try to watch them every week and find out where to watch them. I know they were on the CW, I believe. I don't know if they're on the CW app. I don't know. I barely ever go on the CW app. I think I still have it downloaded, but I never use it. I have enough apps that I use, like Max and Prime and Peacock and Shudder. But, yeah. So, Wow Women Are Wrestling. Check them out in 24 if they're still around. I don't know. Maybe they'll stop doing shows. I don't fucking know. Game Changer Wrestling. I didn't follow them in 23. They're just a little indie promotion in my opinion. And I don't care about them. And they're a bad ECW ripoff. years. And anyways, I did follow AEW full time in 23, and I did follow NXT and WWE also. But support MLW and Impact Wrestling in 24. I'll say that. They got good talents and good people running the companies. But now let's get to, again, the year in review in wrestling for 2023. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite wrestling podcasts that I listen to. And you should also check them out. Dutch Mantel on his podcast, Story Time with Dutch Mantel. I'm getting a sore throat from talking. I was sick like 2 days ago. This video will probably be long because it's a year in review for wrestling. But check out Dutch Mantel's podcast on YouTube. It's a good podcast, Story Time with Dutch. I enjoy it. Also, check out Click This with Kevin Nash. Click This, Kevin Nash, Sean Oliver, and their podcast. Click This, very good. I try to listen to it every time it comes out on Mondays. And Click This, I've watched it a lot in 23. Very entertaining. I've seen just about every episode, or listened to it and watched it. Also, check out Jim Cornette and his podcast. It's good shit. I don't listen to Jim Cornette that much, but when I do, I'm entertained. Also, Busted Open. They have a radio show on Sirius XM, Busted Open. They also have a podcast. Check out Busted Open. It's one of my favorite shows. I listen to it every single day it's on. I'm part of the Busted Open Nation and proud of it. Great show, Busted Open. So those are my main podcasts. Click This, Dutch Mantel, Busted Open, and Jim Cornette is what I listened to in 23. Now let's get to some of the very good that happened in wrestling and some of the great talents that busted their ass and, in my opinion, got better, became better, bigger stars, and got better, basically. And in my opinion, some of them became main eventers in their money, and they will absolutely be money in 24 also. And hopefully in 24, all these talents that I'm going to mention and put over, hopefully in 24, they make more money with their merchandise and they have a better year than they did in 23. I don't know how you could have a better year for 24 than this woman did in 23. But I will say, in 24, she's going to main event a pay-per-view, a premium live event, Elimination Chamber. She will main event in February of 24. Elimination Chamber from Australia. Rhea Ripley. What a year. Rhea fucking Ripley. I have one of her shirts somewhere over here, but maybe I can find it. Give me a second. So as I was saying, I have a Rhea Ripley shirt somewhere in this pile. I'll put her over to the fucking moon because she deserves it. She's had a great 2023 as Rhea Ripley. She started the year, won the Rumble. She looked great in the Rumble. She looks like $1 million. Her statue, her fucking body, she's jacked. Her face, very pretty woman, attractive woman. Again, she's jacked. And she's money. She's absolute money for the WWE And I can say that about a lot of talents in 2023 in the WWE that were absolute fucking money for the company. They were just great and money making machines and merchandise, I'm sure. And Rhea, mommy, holy shit, you had a great year. Won the Rumble. Defeated Charlotte Flair in a great match of the year at WrestleMania 39. I apologize, my voice sounds funny. Like I'm all stuffed up because, again, I was sick. 1 and 2 days ago. But, yeah. Main event match against Charlotte at WrestleMania. It wasn't the main event, but it was main event level. Definitely 5 stars. They killed it. It was awesome. Rhea became SmackDown Women's Champ. Or whatever it was. The Raw Women's title. I think it was a SmackDown Women's title. She won it. They got rid of the Women's SmackDown title. Created the World Heavyweight Championship. Women's World Heavyweight Championship. So Rhea won the Rumble. Killed it. Destroyed it. Had a match of the year with Charlotte at WrestleMania 39. Got a new women's title. She's been great with Judgment Day. She's been great the whole year. Money. Absolute money Rhea Ripley is. She's money. If you can't see that, you're fucking blind. Seriously. This is not Rhea Ripley, but she had a great fucking year. It's one of my Asuka shirts. She had a great year where she became like Kana. At the Rumble, 2023 Rumble, she came out with the Kana makeup. How awesome. It was great. Here's my Rhea Ripley shirt that I got. I'm a big fan of Rhea. I always will be. I will always support her. She is a superstar. Let me put over some other talents. This is an old Becky Lynch shirt. But I'll put over Becky. I'll talk about Becky more, but she had a great year. It's an old Becky shirt. And here's another Asuka shirt. I think I got it in 2022. I got a newer Asuka shirt where she has a kind of makeup on somewhere in here. And I'll put her over. I'll talk about her more in a little bit. But she was very good in 2023. More of her in 2024, please, on my TV. Shotzi. Love Shotzi. And I'll put them over. They were great in 2023. They had a hell of a year. I will put them over. The Acclaim was very good, very entertaining. I don't know why the fuck you had them lose the tag titles. But let's get back to some of the talents, as I said, that I'm going to put over and I thought were great. Rhea Ripley, number 1. Asuka, my God. She came out with the kind of makeup, a new look, a new gimmick, new type of character, a new Asuka, and it was so fucking awesome. I was waiting to see it for years. Yeah, she couldn't be called Kana, but so what? This is a new Asuka. And it's awesome. She came back at the debuted her makeup at the Rumble, her face paint, used the mist a lot. Killed it at WrestleMania with Bianca, won the women's title from Bianca at Crown Jewel. Forget when Crown Jewel was, but Asuka defeated Bianca. I think it was in May or June. I don't know. My God, Asuka's had a great year in 2023. And she just joined Damage Control. They're going to kick Bayley out, but that'll be awesome. Because then it'll be Asuka, Kairi Sane. She just returned. I love Kairi. Glad she's back in the big leagues. And I love Io. Dakota Kai, I don't know what they'll do with her, but I think she should stay in the group. And Bayley should feud with them. It would be perfect if Bayley got a friend, a boss, to back her up against the new Damage Control, but I don't know if she'll come back. But Asuka, I love you. You're still my favorite wrestler, and you had a great 2023, and I can't wait to see what you do in 2024. Becky Lynch had a great fucking year. Great year. She was a women's tag champ with Lita. She feuded with Trish. Had a great feud, I thought. Trish and Becky's feud was awesome. It delivered. That cage match was great they had. So Becky Lynch, women's tag champ, NXT women's champ in 2023. She had a great year. Becky's money. She always will be, and I will always be a fan of her. She did great work in NXT. She put over Lyra, Valkyrie. That was awesome. She worked with Tiffany. That was good shit. But Becky, the best part of her year was probably her feud and program with Trish and putting over Lyra, in my opinion. And reuniting with Charlotte and hugging it out. In real life, I hope they're friends again. And they put their baggage and whatever. They weren't friends at one point anymore. I hope they squashed it and they're friends again. So Becky Lynch had a great year in 23. I look forward to what you do in 24. Just great talents I'm going to put over. Randy Orton just came back. The guy looks fucking great. He looks great. He looks rejuvenated, like he wants to be around for like 5 to 10 more years. Randy Orton is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and I'm glad he's back. It's great. He's back, and he didn't have to retire. Another epic return. The return of the year. Probably the return of the decade. Maybe the greatest return in WWE history. It was shocking. I did not expect it, but thank God it happened because it was smart to bring him back. The guy's money. The guy is always talked about. Love him or hate him. CM Punk is back in WWE again. I said it's a return of the year, but it's probably the return of the decade, the last decade that he's been away. I'm glad he's back. I'm a fan of CM Punk. I'm not a fan of children like the Young Bucks and Hangman Page and Jungle Boy. You are children. CM Punk is not a child. He's a veteran. He's a legend. He knows what he's doing. He's about business, and I like the guy. And I'm glad he's fucking back. Tell you one thing, in WWE backstage, I don't think he'll be working with children. Definitely not a child as a booker. Because Triple H is no Tony Khan. He's a grown-ass man, and he's a better booker. But CM Punk, I love it that he's back. MJF, he's done great work in 2023. He's won the world. He's been the world champion. He's carried AEW. Definitely he's carried AEW. Is he a great drawing champion? I don't know, because their attendance is not good. But you can't blame him for that. You can blame bad promotion for AEW and bad booking, in my opinion. And CM Punk leaving definitely, in my opinion, has hurt AEW. But MJF, his work has been just awesome for 2023. More talents that just have been great for the year 2023. A lot more. Sami Zayn. What a year. Had a world title match with Roman at, was it, not No Way, was it? Not No Way Out, but, Elimination Chamber, the show was called. No Way Out used to be in the past in February. Elimination Chamber, Montreal. The crowd was electric. It was awesome. Sami and Roman. And then Sami got to main event WrestleMania 39, night 1. He got to main event it with his best fucking friend, and they won the tag titles. Epic. Sami's so over. He's still over, and he will always be over with me. I'm a fan of the guy. More talents. Jey Uso. The guy's become a star as a singles wrestler. Main event, Jey Uso. He's done great work in 2023. Cody Rhodes has done great work in 2023. I will always be a Cody fan. I just wish he would have won the title at WrestleMania 39. If he doesn't win a title at 40, that's sad. And bad booking with Cody if he doesn't win the title and finish his story at WrestleMania 40. But maybe he won't win any title. World title at WrestleMania 40. Maybe CM Punk will, because now Punk is a part of the company and he might take away Cody's spot. Who knows? I don't know. But Cody's done great. Great work. And this guy, holy shit, L.A. Knight, yeah, he has done great. He has just set the wrestling world on fire. He got super over and super hot the organic, natural way from the fans. Just absolutely picking him as the guy to cheer and love. I'm not sure when they started that. June, July maybe, or right after he won that SummerSlam Battle Royal. I think it was a Slim Jim Battle Royal. LA Knight. During summer, he caught fire. Caught fire, got super over, super hot, #1 merchandise seller. The most over guy, he's up there. LA Knight is still up there with Cody and a few others, maybe. Maybe CM Punk will hurt LA Knight by Punk coming in, but I don't think so. I think LA Knight should win the U.S. title at least, or the IC title at WrestleMania 40. Yeah, and I think Punk should work with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. I mean, I'm not against CM Punk against Roman at WrestleMania. I'm not against it, but I would rather see Cody Roman than Cody defeat Roman. But I wouldn't be upset if CM Punk defeated Roman at WrestleMania. But I guess then you could have Cody defeat Rollins for the World Heavyweight title if Cody's kicked out of the main event against Roman. Maybe he will be for CM Punk. I don't know. I'm not Triple H. I don't know the booking plans for WrestleMania. But think about this. LA Knight started the year at the Royal Rumble in a fucking Mountain Dew pitch black match. Not a great match. The crowd didn't care. Nothing against Bray Wyatt or LA Knight. It wasn't their fault. The gimmick match was stupid. It was like in a dark, glow-in-the-dark type lighting. It was weird. I didn't hate it, but it was not good. But seriously, LA Knight went from that at the Rumble to become the hottest, most over star in the company almost. Again, he's up there, but he has competition now. He's the most over babyface with Cody, Randy, and CM Punk. You know, Sammy's still super over. And Seth Rollins is super over. But LA Knight, yeah, you had a great year. At least starting in the summer, you did, for sure. Seth freaking Rollins, great year. Became World Heavyweight Champion. He's a fighting champion. He's a workhorse. He'll do anything for the company. Again, the guy's a workhorse. He's great. Rollins is a great worker, great wrestler. He had a great 2023. I already said Jey Uso, I believe, became main event Jey Uso. Let's talk about more great talents. Let's go to AEW. I said MJF, Tony Storm. Changed their gimmick. Totally became timeless Tony Storm. Sitting ovation for timeless Tony Storm. It's great. I love it. I love what she's doing as timeless Tony Storm. It's awesome. It's original. I don't know if she came up with that, but if she did, she has a great mind for wrestling and characters and character work. Timeless Tony Storm is just perfection. It's great, fun, beautiful to watch. Entertaining as hell. More timeless Tony Storm in 2024. Julia Hart. Awesome year. Became TBS champion. She's gotten a lot better in the ring. I'm a fan of Julia Hart. I like her a lot. She will have a great 2024. I enjoyed her work in 2023, Julia Hart. Let's go back to WWE. Just great talents that were great in 2023. Chelsea Green, very good, very entertaining in my opinion. DIY got back together, that was great. God damn, Damage Control has been great in 2023. Io, Dakota, Bailey. Sadly, Dakota got injured. Brought in Kyrie in November. I'm so happy Kyrie Sane's back. Damage Control, A+. They've been great together. Especially Bailey. Bailey does not get enough credit. I feel she's underrated, and she's definitely one of the GOATs of the women's division. John Cena came back. It was awesome. He did very good work. Yeah, he was only back because of the Hollywood strike. That is now over, thank God. Also, I was so definitely in support of the actors and the writers that they didn't want AI to take over and that they should get more money. They deserve more money. And yeah, fuck AI. AI should not take over for real people in movies. Real actors should be in movies, not AI shit. Not AI made up people. But yeah, John Cena, he was back. It was awesome. The Rock returned for one night. That was a hell of a moment. That was a great moment in 2023. Solo Sikoa was damn good in 2023. The Bloodline storyline was great, especially at the Rumble when Sammy hit Roman with the chair. Crowd started just chanting holy shit and fuck you Roman chants. That was awesome. That was good shit at the Rumble. Premium. Now I'm going to talk about. Yeah, I put over just about every talent I could think. Got to put over another guy from AEW. Swerve Strickland has been damn good in 2023 for sure. Swerve has been our MVP for AEW in 2023. The other guy I'd say was MVP for AEW was MJF. But Swerve definitely. Please give Swerve a world title run in 2024. So now I'm going to mention some more good about the year. The premium live events for WWE. I'll talk about AEW's pay-per-views in a minute. Premium live events were epic. Every one of them to me was great and delivered. And the crowds were on fire. The crowds were bigger than ever. Sellouts everywhere. Every premium live event was a sellout and set a record for attendance and merchandise sales. So, the Rumble was great to me. If you don't think the Rumble was great, you're blind and you're an idiot. The Royal Rumble 2023 was great. Cody won. Rhea won. Awesome. Final 3 was epic. It was Asuka, Rhea, and Liv Morgan. By the way, shout out to Liv Morgan. I'm a big fan of her. She had a good 2023 before she got injured. She was a women's tag champ at one point. I will always support Liv. She's awesome. I hope she's back soon. Probably in the Rumble they save her for. Maybe she'll, I don't know, win the Women's Rumble. Who knows? Who knows? I have a feeling, just off the top of my head, prediction. Liv will not win the Women's Rumble, but they'll probably give it to Jade Cargill. Probably Jade will win in her debut. She'll win the Rumble. But I would probably put over Liv. I would put over Liv to face Rhea. Who knows? Maybe they want Becky versus Rhea at WrestleMania. I don't know. But Liv has been in the company, I think, almost 10 years. Close to 10 years. She deserves a main event WrestleMania match against Rhea. Like Jade could main event future WrestleManias for sure. She looks like a star. You don't got to be a great worker or wrestler to be a star in main event of WrestleMania. Look at Lex Luger. He was a part of WrestleMania's 10. He was part of a WrestleMania 10 double main event. He wasn't a great worker ever, unless he's facing Ric Flair. But Lex Luger was not a great wrestler or worker, and because of how he looked, he was a main eventer. And Jade can definitely be a main eventer at WrestleMania in the future. It doesn't have to be at WrestleMania 40. Could wait till 41 or 42. I'd give that spot again to Liv Morgan. Yeah, premium live events. The Rumble was great. Elimination Chamber and Montreal was epic. The crowd was on fire for Sammy Roman. It was great to hear, great to watch. WrestleMania 39 was epic. I loved it. The 2 nights was awesome. It delivered. It was great. Except for Cody losing. That pissed me off and that sucked. But the whole event was great. It set records, merchandise, and attendance, ticket sale records. And yeah, every premium live event probably sets records because they're selling more tickets because of a smaller stage setup. More seats behind the stage. Where they come out, they got actually seats now open behind where the wrestlers come out like they used to in the 90s, early 2000s, in the 80s. They always had fans behind the entrance. But yeah, they open more seats, and I guess ticket prices by the barricades are probably a lot more money. That's also a reason. But who cares? They're setting records and selling out every premium live event. My God, Puerto Rico. Backlash in Puerto Rico was great. The crowd was great and hot for every fucking match. The crowd was hot for Io and Bianca. The crowd was really hot for Zelina Vega, Rhea. And speaking of Bianca, I gotta put her over. She had such a great year. She took a little bit of time off, I think, after SummerSlam. She was gone. She had an injury storyline on TV. I think she's off 2 months. I don't know, but she deserved time off. EST had a great fucking year. Bianca Belair killed it. In 2023, she was great. She was the EST of WWE. I'm a big fan of Bianca. I will always put her over. She had a great year. So back to premium live events that were great. Backlash Puerto Rico, awesome. Bad Bunny, holy fuck, he delivered against Damian Priest. Money in the Bank in London, that was great. The crowd was on fire. EO won Money in the Bank, so good. Damian Priest won, damn good. Judgment Day has been damn good with even with Dominic. He is a heat magnet. He's super hated as a heel, and it's great to watch. Great to hear him get booed out of buildings also. Ray and Dominic, that shit was great at WrestleMania 39. Dominic's entrance, that was funny as hell. That was awesome. So, yeah. Money in the Bank in London was great. SummerSlam was great. Survivor Series War Games was epic. CM Punk returned. And Randy Orton. And other events, Payback was damn good. What was the other premium live event? Payback and... I can't think of the other name, but yeah. Now let's get to AEW. Pay-per-views, which I watched live and ordered and saw. AEW Double or Nothing. Very good pay-per-view. Glad I paid for it. Also, Forbidden Door. Very good show. Forbidden Door 2023 and All Out. Wembley Stadium in London. It was electric. It was great to see. Great to watch. How into the fans were into that show. So now, yeah, those are the only pay-per-views I ordered for AEW. I'm not going to order every single one. I'm not. I don't care to do that. But I did order Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, All Out. I thought were great. The other pay-per-views I watched, not live, but I saw them, and they were good. I will admit they were good. Full Gear, Julia Hart winning, Tony Storm winning, that was great shit. Swerve and Hangman was great. Let's go back to the podcast of 2023. I forgot to mention Fightful. Their wrestling podcasts, or their review shows. They're a great channel. Check out Fightful's shows on YouTube. Also, Denise Salcedo. Check out her channel. She does good work. Denise Salcedo. Part of Fightful and Busted Open also. And she has her own channel. She does really good videos for wrestling. And non-wrestling, Pat McAfee show. I love his show. Pat McAfee show. I'm a big sports fan of NFL, NBA, and baseball too. But Pat McAfee show deserves a shout out. I love his show. Very good shit. I don't watch every day, but I try to. Or listen to it on YouTube. Or watch it on YouTube. Not listen, but watch it. If I don't see it live. So again, the podcast that I enjoyed in 23, Click This, Dutch Mantel, Busted Open, Jim Cornette, Fightful, Denise Salcedo, and the Pat McAfee show. Also, I will admit I've listened to the Wrestling Observer Radio a lot with Brian Alvarez. And sometimes the idiot Dave Meltzer. I will admit, I'm not going to lie to you, I have listened to that and watched their videos quite a few times. Just because I want to hear what the hell they got to say sometimes. Dave Meltzer, I believe, absolutely is biased and sucks AEW's ass. Unless I don't remember when he's ever put them down, but who knows. I don't hate Dave Meltzer, but the guy has no business giving out 5-star ratings because your ass has never been a worker or wrestler. You never stepped in the fucking ring. So you got no business giving out 5-star matches and who you think had a 5-star match and who you thought did not. This fucking asshole idiot, Dave Meltzer, had the nerve to never give Kurt Angle a 5-star match. You fucking idiot. Kurt Angle is one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest wrestlers of all time. One of the greatest workers of all time and athletes. Legit. Won a fucking Olympic gold medal with a broken fucking neck. And Dave Meltzer thinks he never had a 5-star match. Yes, he did. He had many. Many. I'd say 10 stars, 100-star matches he's had. He's had epic matches with Rock, Steve Austin, Brock, Undertaker, Cena, Shawn Michaels, the Murderer, Chris Benoit. He's had great matches with Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Mr. Kennedy, Ken Anderson, everybody, just about. Everybody that Kurt Angle has worked with, he's had a great match with. You're an idiot, Dave Meltzer. But sometimes I listen to your show with Brian Alvarez. I don't got anything against Brian Alvarez. I like listening to the guy talk sometimes about wrestling. But now some of the final stuff about 2023 in wrestling. NXT I thought has been great. This is not bad yet, but it's still the good. NXT has been great since they went back to black and gold logo. They've been great since, I'd say, June and July, to me. Really good. Trick Williams has had a great year. Became North American champion. Dragunov has had a great year. Carmelo Hayes had a great year. Wes Lee had a great year. By the way, Wes Lee, I'm sorry, man. You're getting back surgery. That fucking sucks. Speedy recovery to Wes Lee. Just a great worker. Exciting as hell to watch. Wesley, one of my favorites, and I wish you a speedy recovery. Not that he'll ever see this, but get well soon, Wesley. I hope you can return like Randy Orton did. But I hope it doesn't take 18 months away from your life, being out of the ring for that long. So 18 months is a long fucking time to be away. So again, NXT did great work. When they went back to black and gold, they got a lot better. Their women's division is fucking fire. It's fucking awesome. Their women's division is great. Just to put over a few, Lyra Valkyrie, Lola Vice, Kiana Jordan, I've enjoyed. Roxanne Perez, can't leave her out. She's been awesome. Kiana James has been awesome. Newcomer was in the breakout tournament. Carmen Petrovich, I think that's how you say her last name. Carmen Petrovich. Oh man, is she hot. She is absolutely gorgeous. But she's a great worker too, and I think she can get a lot better. Kiana Jordan, I don't know if that's her, Kiana, however you say her first name, Jordan. She has gotten really good in the past couple months. She's gotten better and better. Fallon Henley has had a good year. I wish she was part of NXT more on TV, but she had a good year. I'll put over Tatum Paxley. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous woman. I want to see more of her in 24. I really want to see more of Carmen Petrovich in 24. With that sword, and man, she's got something. She is... Maybe I'm biased because I think she is smoking hot. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, to me, is Carmen Petrovich. Just a gorgeous face. Beautiful woman. I want to see a lot more of her in 24. Other NXT women I didn't mention. They haven't been on TV much, but Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, they were good in NXT when they were around. Tiffany Stratton, she's had a great year. She won the women's title. Tiffany Stratton, I think, will get better and better in 2024. So that's all the good that I mentioned. Just some of the sad, very sad of 2023. We lost Jay Briscoe. Tragic, to a car accident. I did a tribute show for him. Check it out in my tributes playlist. The legendary hardcore living legend Terry Funk. We lost him. He was close to 80. Still tragic. One of the absolute all-time greats of all time is Terry Funk. We also lost, shocking. Hit me very hard. Can't believe he's still gone. Bray Wyatt. Passed away in 2023. Tragic how he passed away. Just very tragic. So that's just some of the incredibly sad. Tragic. Some of the, again, the absolute most over talents and baby faces. Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, CM Punk, Randy Orton. Some of the most over. I don't think WWE has had this many over talents and baby faces since the Attitude Era. Since guys like Mankind, Steve Austin, Rock, others were pretty super over from the Attitude Era, but WWE has not had this many over superstars since probably the Attitude Era or the late 80s. Late 80s, you could say Hogan, Savage, Ultimate Warrior were probably the most over in the company. But that was only 3. Now you got like 5 or 6 or 7. I'll throw in Seth Rollins. He's one of the most over also. Now you got like at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wrestlers in WWE that are just super over. Now let's talk about some of the really bad in 23. Just dumb. Well, like two things that I thought were really bad. Bad booking by Tony Khan. Stupid Tony Khan booking. Firing CM Punk. Not making money with him against the Elite. Or Jungle Boy. You could have made a ton of money with that feud. You could have took over as a boss, Tony Khan. You could have became a boss. And told Punk and told the Young Bucks, if you don't work together, I'm going to fire everybody or fire all of you. But you didn't do that because you claimed you were scared, afraid for your life because CM Punk threw something at you or came at or tried to jump at you. I don't know. Who knows if that's true? And then you came on TV and cut that promo looking like a little bitch crying that I had to fire Phil Brooks. It was one of the hardest decisions. I was in fear for my life. No, you weren't. Now, I probably bet CM Punk wanted to be fired to get the fuck out of your company and go back to WWE, in my opinion. And I don't blame him for doing that if he did that on purpose to get fired. Because he didn't want to work with children. And Tony Khan, you're a child. You're not the best booker of the year by Dave Meltzer. You're not a great booker. You're a child. You're like me as a teenager and a 12-year-old booking wrestling with my action figures. That's what you're doing. And if you ever do book something good, it's because of the talents. Get it over. It has nothing to do with you. So just a bad fucking move. Firing CM Punk. That's one of the worst moves ever. Because you didn't make money with him against the Elite. Or against Jungle Boy. Instead you fired him. Again, that's one of the dumbest decisions in the history of wrestling. That you fired CM Punk. And you probably knew he was going to go back to WWE, and you lost out on all that fucking money because you just want your children to still be the EVPs and make them happy. Fuck them. They're not a draw to me. In my opinion, the Bucks are not a draw. Or Hangman. They're not draws like CM Punk is. So you were dumb as fuck for firing CM Punk. Dumbest move in wrestling ever. Chris Jericho, some of the bad. Chris Jericho, go away, retire. You don't have it anymore. And I never put wrestlers down and say retired. I'm not in their boots to tell them when to hang them up. But Jericho, hang them up. That's how I feel. Hope you enjoyed this year in review in wrestling for 2023. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Have a Happy New Year. Bye for now.